What do you think is the meaning of this whole thing, of life? Why are we here?
I mean, I really feel like my kids and I were just talking about this last night. We were just blown away. We did this Asterian astrology thing, which is the oldest form of astrology. It just nails each person. And it's like, yeah, because when you have a kid, you realize right away, this isn't my kid. This is not I'm just in charge of him. It's a completely different soul. He's a different soul that ended up in my hands.
Yeah.
It's not, there's physical characteristics that get passed on because of just how biology works. Even sometimes posture and movement is the same, but the actual person is somebody else. And all the kids, I have 5 kids and I had 9 brothers and sisters. They're all different. And you realize we made a pact in a past life to gather together, because every time it's like, so good you were born in this family because you were given free reign to go find who you're really supposed to be. And you find out everyone is doing what they were supposed to be doing. But what's cool, almost like this clarity you get by just saying it. They now know that they were always supposed to be like this creative person and now they can double down on it because they know that's who they were supposed to be. They don't have to have any doubt anymore. They don't have to wonder, well, am I supposed to be more business minded or can I be creative? Isn't that some kind of frivolous? Is that a real job? Can I do that? Now they realize, no, you're supposed to be doing that for these reasons. And now they can double down. You can skip all that and just decide, I feel like I want to be that person. So I'm just going to declare I am that person. And as soon as you say it, you are that. And tomorrow your activities will conform to that. That's how powerful that decision is. So when you walk out of here, it's going to be with a complete commitment. I'm a technical and creative person, like my first boss. I'm unstoppable. Because my boss told me that and he was right. I became technical and creative and you're just unstoppable. You can just keep going and just go, I'm unstoppable. Doesn't mean you're going to use your powers for bad, but you've just changed your life by just declaring that. And I'm also a creative person who lives his life creatively. I'm going to find creative ways to use that technology. If somebody says, you're not the same kind of artist I was expecting, that's their own opinion. Don't blink. Just keep going. All these things that you've learned that people were supposed to tell you along the way, they're telling you for a reason. Anytime you got pushed, like if you go back to your life at your really critical moments in your life where you went that way instead of that way, there was probably somebody there who said something to you that kind of pushed you. There was one guy when I was in high school. It was like senior year. I wrote a paper, and I wasn't a great writer at all. I wrote a paper for a Latin American studies class, gave it to the teacher, and he said, "Wow, you're going to be rich and famous in 4 years, just based on what I read." I was like, "Really?" It's like I'm like 17 or 18. 4 years later, I did Mariachi, and I went to him later at a reunion, and I said, "You called it. You said I was going to be. Why did you say that?" And he's like, "I said that." I never said it. It looked like he would never say that to somebody. You'd think he would own it and say, "Oh yeah, I knew and I told you." No, he was like, he looked like he didn't even know who that was. He was like acting like he never would have said that in a million years. So again, sometimes things come out of our mouth that's not us. It comes through us. So if you think of it that way, why are we here? We're here for a reason. We're going to get nudged along. Listen to the signs. Own who you're supposed to be because you are that person. Don't let your human doubt get in the way. That's like the guy closing the pipe. I don't know if I'm really creative. I don't know if I'm really a businessman. And you're just closing the pipe. You're not going to let it flow. Just be a good pipe. Just say, I just want to be a good pipe, clean, open. And then that's when the magic happens.
And no matter what, don't blink.
Don't blink. No matter how many, that dude was getting so much shit thrown at him. I wish you knew that time period because then you would go like, yeah, that's right.
It's incredible.
It was unbelievable. I can't even convey. And there was no internet and stuff back then. This was like literal press, reviews, public. It was like, why are they targeting this guy? They just did not he just had unprecedented success and was a really great guy and was making amazing shit. So it was the triple threat of make people jealous, pissed off.
Well, he's one of the great artists of all time.
Yeah.
So are you. It's a huge honor to talk to you. Thank you for everything you're doing in the world, for creating in the world, and for inspiring millions of people to also be creators in the world, and for your new project that's bringing people in. Robert, as I told you, I'm a huge fan.
I appreciate
It's a huge
that.
honor to talk to you, brother.
So great talking with you. Great questions. You're going to change your life.
Thank you, brother. $1 million.
Yeah, right there.